What up, guys? It's Mr. Dan Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Tuesday, November 26, 2019, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Rae Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Director J.J. Abrams said on Good Morning America Monday that it would have been impossible to end the Skywalker saga in Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker without the late Carrie Fisher. Fisher, who famously portrayed Princess Leia through the Star Wars series, died at the age of 60 in 2016 before filming on The Rise of Skywalker had started. Abrams said, Carrie, who I love, we needed to have her in the movie somehow, before explaining how he is using older footage of the actress to place her into the new film. He says, we realized that there were probably 5 or 6 scenes that we never used from The Force Awakens. We went back and looked at the footage and realized we could tell the story. We could create the scenes with her. The filmmaker says there are some scenes with her that I think are really moving, and it's still impossible for me to believe she's not here. He added, we've been working with her in the editing room now for almost a year, and she's vital, and she's there, she's funny, she's Leia in this movie. It's sort of surreal. Abrams also showcased an action scene from the film featuring Rey, played by Daisy Ridley, Finn, played by John Boyega, Poe, played by Oscar Isaac, Chewbacca, played by Juno Sutampo, and C-3PO, played by Anthony Daniels, being chased in the desert by stormtroopers on vehicles. The heroes are shocked to discover that the stormtroopers can now fly using jetpacks. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker is set to hit theaters on December 20th. In a related story, Daisy Ridley performed a rap recap of the Star Wars saga leading into The Rise of Skywalker alongside Jimmy Fallon on The Tonight Show. Ridley, who plays Rey in the sci-fi adventure series, rapped the main plot points of the 8 main films, including the original 1977 Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, The Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, The Force Awakens, and The Last Jedi. Fallon stood alongside the actress holding up drawings of key characters and scenes. Ridley rapped about her character Rey. You can't stop me, I'm a Jedi from Katu. Find the dark side of Tatooine to Naboo. Let's go of everything that you can fear to lose. Be the spark that lights the fire. May the Force be with you. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, which will conclude the Skywalker story that has run through the main films, hits theaters on December 20th. Ridley, when sitting down with Fallon, said that she finds Baby Yoda from The Mandalorian to be cuter than the Porgs. The 27-year-old also discussed how Daniel Craig, Tom Hardy, and Britain's Prince William and Prince Harry discreetly portray stormtroopers in the newest trilogy. However, Hardy, William, and Harry had their scenes cut out of The Last Jedi. Ridley said about William and Harry, they're quite tall, so they look sort of taller than the average stormtroopers. The Bachelor alum Hannah Brown and Alan Bersten were crowned the winners of Season 28 of Dancing with the Stars in Los Angeles Monday night. They beat out fellow finalists Lauren Alana, Allie Brooke, and Kel Mitchell, and their professional partners for the coveted Mirror Ball Trophy. Previously eliminated from the competition were actor James Vanderbeek, former White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer, Office alum Kay Flowery, Queer Eye star Karamo Brown, model Sailor Brinkley Cook, the Supremes' Mary Wilson, and NBA star Lamar Odom. Pro football player Ray Lewis also dropped out of Dancing with the Stars due to an injury. Tom Bergeron and Aaron Andrews were the show's co-hosts. Caroline Inaba, Len Goldman, and Bruno Tonini are their judges. Temple Grandin and Serena star Julia Ormond has joined the cast of The Walking Dead World Beyond. The third installment in AMC's Walking Dead franchise is being filmed now and around Richmond, Virginia, starring Aaliyah Royal, Alexa Mansour, Annette Manhendru, Nicholas Cantu, Hal Cumston, and Nico Tutorella. The show is about the first generation of people raised after the zombie apocalypse. It is expected to debut on the cable network next year. Ormond plays Elizabeth, the charismatic leader of a large, sophisticated, and formidable force. Ormond, who's also appeared in the network's critically acclaimed drama Mad Men, says, I'm so thrilled to be working with the Walking Dead team. I absolutely love how they write, for women in particular. A lovely, talented cast, and great to be back with AMC. The ensemble of World Beyond will also include Natalie Gold, Al Calderon, Scott Adsit, and Ted Sutherland. The season 10 mid-season finale of the flagship show The Walking Dead aired Sunday night. Today, host Hoda Kotb is engaged to be married. The 55-year-old television personality surprised her co-host Monday by announcing her engagement to boyfriend Joel Schiffman. Kotb said Schiffman proposed as they were having dinner on a beach during their recent vacation. She shared, "He said some beautiful things and then got down on one knee. He says, 'Will you be my wife?'" Kotb says she and Schiffman have yet to explain their engagement to their two daughters, Haley Joy 2 and Hope Catherine 7 months. She says, "How are we going to explain? Your parents are going to get married. We're still trying to figure that out." Kotb and Schiffman have been dating for over 6 years. Kotb said on the Ellen DeGeneres show in January 2018, following Haley's adoption, that she was open to marrying Fisherman. The star said, "Maybe we might. I feel like everything's great. He's Haley's dad. I'm Haley's mom. We're together." She added, "I feel like there's not a rush other than we're old, and if we're going to do it, we might as well do it. I think it's fun like this. I don't mind it. We're doing our lives." Kotb shared a photo of herself with Schiffman, daughter Haley, and her mom, Samia Kotb, on Halloween in October. She said on Watch What Happens Live last week that her endless energy comes from her kids. And with an E will end with the third and final season. Netflix confirmed Monday that season 3 will be the show's last. The season will be released January 3rd on Netflix. Netflix shared the release date alongside a poster of Amy Beth McNulty as Anne Shirley. The image shows Anne wearing a blue coat and one of her signature hair ribbons. The post reads, "The third and final season of Anne with an E premieres January 3rd. Anne with an E is based on the Lucy Montgomery novel Anne of Green Gables. The show initially premiered on CBC in 2017 and streams on Netflix in the U.S. Moira Wiley Beckett created the show, which co-stars Geraldine James as Maria Colbert, R.H. Thompson as Matthew Colbert, Dahlia Bella as Diana Barry, and Lucas J. Zillman as Gilbert Blythe. CBC and Netflix said in a joint statement, "We've been thrilled to bring the quintessentially Canadian story of Anne with an E to viewers around the world. We all fans of the show love this final season as much as we do, and that it brings a satisfying conclusion to Anne's journey." Wiley Beckett confirmed the news in an Instagram post Monday. She wrote, "I wish I could be different, but it can't. We have reached the end of our red Green Gables road after 3 wonderful seasons. I know you have loved this series as much as I have, and I thank for that forever and a day." Anne with an E follows Anne, played by McNulty, a spirited teen orphan girl who goes to live with the brother and sister, James and Thompson, on the farm, Green Gables, in 19th century. Astronomy Club, a new Netflix sketch comedy series, is coming to the streaming service on December 6th. A new trailer released on Monday highlights some of the skits that will feature on Astronomy Club, including new takes on Robin Hood and Mary Poppins, a celebration known as Ice Cube Day with the rapper making a brief appearance, a woman dancing on an airplane, and 2 women making fun of each other during a fancy old-fashioned dinner party. Astronomy Club hails from Blackish creator Kenya Barris, who executive produces along with showrunner Daniel Powell. The comedy group was first formed in 2014 and includes Shantae Bowen, Jonathan Braidlock, Ray Cardova, James III, Caroline Martin, Jerron Milligan, Monique Moses, and Keisha Zolar. The show will tackle pop culture and social issues while being centered around the Black experience. Astronomy Club, the sketch show, will arrive with 6 episodes. Rapper and actor LL Cool J will host the 2019 Kennedy Center Honors in December. CBS announced in a press release Monday that LL Cool J will host the gala for the first time December 8th at the Kennedy Center Opera House in Washington, D.C. The Kennedy Center Honors celebrate leading performers and their lifetime contributions to the American culture. Actress Sally Field, conductor and composer Michael Tilson Thomas, singer Linda Ronstadt, the children's program Sesame Street, and the band Earth, Wind, and Fire will be honored at the 2019 ceremony. LL Cool J was a Kennedy Center honoree in 2017. CBS Entertainment EVP of Specials, Music, and Live Events, Jack Sussman, says They call LL Cool J the greatest of all time for a very good reason. He earns it. He's the absolute Renaissance man, music artist, author, actor, fashion icon, Grammy winner, and a 2017 Kennedy Center honoree. He'll be a masterful master of ceremonies for the Kennedy Center honors with his unique style and charisma, guiding us through a night of heartfelt and well-deserved tributes celebrating the life's work of this year's stellar honorees. CBS confirmed the news in a tweet Monday. The Post reads, at LL Cool J is going back to D.C. to host the 42nd Annual Kennedy Center Honors. The Kennedy Center Honors will air December 15th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on CBS. LL Cool J, born James Smith, has released 13 studio albums, most recently Authentic in 2013. He plays Sam Hanna on the CBS series NCIS Los Angeles and hosts the Paramount Network series Lip Sync Battle. Dennis Quaid isn't bothered by his nearly 40-year age gap with his fiancee. The 65-year-old actor addressed his relationship with Laura Savoy, a 26-year-old PhD student, in an interview with The Guardian published Monday following their engagement. Quaid said of the public reaction, that was really a laugh. I thought it was wonderful, actually. He added, everyone comes from the perspective of their own life, and so I can't comment on the way they feel. I can't even get angry. Quaid was previously married to Kimberly Quaid and actresses Meg Ryan and PJ Soles. He says he found a real partner in Savoy despite their age difference. Quaid says, I didn't go out looking for an age gap or someone really younger than me. I met her at a business event and then the relationship developed. You have no control over who you fall in love with. I don't fall in love easily, but I can't let what a few people think control all that. He added, I've been married 3 times and this is the final one. I know it is. I feel like I have a real partner in life. Quaid and Savoy were first linked in June. Quaid announced his engagement to Savoy in October. He told Entertainment Tonight, she's a beautiful, beautiful woman. She's an incredible person. I'm really as happy as I can be. Elaine Hendricks, who co-starred with Quaid in The Parent Trap 1998, teased Quaid on Twitter following news of his engagement. In the film, Quaid's character, Nick Parker, gets engaged to a 26-year-old woman, Hendricks, whom his 11-year-old twins daughters, Lindsay Lohan, did not approve. Hendricks wrote, watch out for those twins. Quaid has a 27-year-old son, Jack, with Ryan, and 12-year-old twins, sons Thomas and daughter Zoe with Kimberly Quaid. Quaid will star in the new Netflix series Merry Happy Whatever, which premieres Thursday. Garth Brooks covered James Taylor and Bob Dylan songs during Monday's episode of The Kelly Clarkson Show. Brooks took on the music legends for host Kelly Clarkson and discussed his favorite songs to cover in the interview. Brooks says, I think it's the stuff that they're not expected. I'm the last of 6 kids. Mom and Dad had different tastes. So yeah, you're going to hear George Strait, you're going to hear Sammy Hagar, but you're also going to hear Otis Redding. Brooks covered Taylor's song Fire and Rain before harmonizing with Clarkson on his own song The River, which was inspired by Taylor. Clarkson started crying during Brooks' cover of Dylan's song Make You Feel My Love. Clarkson says, if you would have told me as a kid that that moment would have happened, I'm sorry, I just can't believe my life sometimes that you're sitting here serenading me. In addition, Brooks discussed his wife, country music star Trisha Yearwood, and his daughters Allie, Taylor, and August Wood Sandy Mall. Brooks says Yearwood and his daughters also exchanged rings during their wedding. Brooks said on Jimmy Kimmel Live last week that his 14th studio album Fun is completed. The album includes Brooks' single with Blake Shelton, Dive Bar. Brooks is in the midst of his dive bar tour and says his early dive bar shows were a sweet but dangerous experience. The singer says, then nobody was there. You had one single, 90-minute, one single. You play it like 3 or 4 times a night, and each time they act like it's the first time they heard it. It was so sweet. Now you go in there, and thank God they're packed. You've got a list of about this long. They know every word, so you start it, they'll finish it. Start the next one, they finish that one. Easiest gig on the planet. Brooks recalled an early gig in southern Oklahoma where the venue ended up burning down. Brooks says, it's a honky-tonk, everybody's in danger. We brought some buddies from northern Oklahoma. Somewhere around 2 or 3 songs in, the fight starts. Next thing you know, the whole damn place is burning. The thing burned down to the ground. He added with a laugh, we didn't get paid that night. That was another day in the tour, man. Rae Jepsen takes the stage in a new episode of NPR's Tiny Desk series. The 34-year-old singer performed Now That I Found You, Want You in My Room, and The Sound during the intimate concert released Monday. Jessup was accompanied by Tavish Crow on guitar, Nick Pisu on drums, Jarrett McNickra on the keyboards, Adam Siska on bass, and Sophie Burley on vocals. Now That I Found You, Want You in My Room, and The Sound all appear on Jessup's recent album, Dedicated, released in May. Jessup previously said on NPR's Morning Edition that Dedicated explores every stage of a relationship. The star shared, I went through a breakup with a longtime best friend and also a creative collaborator. Then I was in singlehood for a while, and for the first time in my adult years, in a place where I was traveling and didn't have anyone to text after the show. She added, it was a strange sort of loneliness, and I wanted the songs to show that feeling, because I felt like I was going to feel less lonely by sharing it, in a way. Jepsen is in the middle of her dedicated tour of Australia and New Zealand, and will celebrate her 34th birthday while on the road last week. She wrote on Twitter, happy birthday to me, 34, let's go. It's only noon, and my doors kept buzzing. Thank you for all the flowers and fancy wines and love, love, love. I feel spoiled. Jepsen is known for her 2012 single Call Me Maybe. She is also an actress who's appeared on Idol 210 and Castle, and played Frenchie in the Fox special Grease Live. The Doobie Brothers announced on Monday that they are adding 23 additional dates to their upcoming 50th anniversary tour. The tour will feature, for the first time in nearly 25 years, a lineup of Michael McDonald, Tom Johnston, Pat Simmons, and John McPhee. The extra dates were added in response to the fans' excitement that followed the announcement of the original tour. The new concerts will take place in between the original announced tour dates that begin June 9th at the Coral Sky Amphitheater in West Palm Beach, Florida. Tickets go on sale for the general public on December 6th at 10 a.m. local time through Live Nation. The Doobie Brothers will be performing hit songs that span their career, including Take It to the Streets, Listen to the Music, Long Train Running, Blackwater, What a Fool Believes, China Groove, Minute by Minute, It Keeps You Running, Jesus Is Just Right With Me, and more. And that is your entertainment report for Tuesday, November 26, 2019. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Rae Melo. I'll be back on Monday to deliver some of your major stories and trends going in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on all social media platforms, Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Rae Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.